Well, the job market is getting tougher. Hiring has slowed. Competition is fierce. And now there's something else that could quietly hurt your chances of landing a job. Your credit report.
A growing number of employers are checking applicants' credit history before ever making a hiring decision. And with student loan delinquencies back on credit reports and household debt climbing, this could be another hurdle for job seekers.
All right, let's go ahead and bring in our chief business correspondent, Taylor Young. Taylor, can you really lose out on a job because of your credit?
So you absolutely can, but I think this is one of those topics where details really matter. So while we are seeing more companies kind of looking into your credit history, this is still very industry specific and there are limitations to what they can actually see. But in a tight labor market that we're in, where companies are seeing more applicants than really ever in the last couple of months, I mean, any kind of red flag that they find in your credit report can, of course, be used against you. And I think that's something that a lot of people should at least be aware of if they are out looking for a job.
So how much can a future employer actually see, and what is it that they're looking for?
Yeah, so they are kind of able to see this modified or simplified credit report. So this is things like missed payments, delinquencies, bankruptcies, any kind of high level of debt that you have accumulated over a certain amount of time. Now, what they can't see is your actual credit score, how much you make in wages, what's in your account. What these companies are looking for is really patterns to see how financially responsible you are, really to kind of eliminate any risks that you could bring to the table if they hire you.
Okay, are there some jobs more likely to look into this than others?
Yes, but the number is growing. So
Really?
This for a while has been really specifically to anything involving money, security, handling of private information, especially with customers or clients. So think like things like finance or accounting, government jobs, really anything, again, of you transaction handling money. But again, that's still a lot of jobs. It is estimated that 50% of companies that run a background check on their employers also use that credit report check as well. Now, this is not allowed in every single state. Some states outright ban this, or they at least put limitations on it. North Carolina and South Carolina, though, the state allows companies to do this.
Okay, so why does this matter right now?
Yeah, so on top of hiring slowing, as we know, with the job market as tight as it is, I mean, just recently, I mean, these are two timely things. Think about the student loan delinquencies that can now go back on credit reports. I mean, that's already impacting millions of student loan borrowers who are delinquent on their payments, and that can now impact their credit score. But also, there has been an attempt last year by the Biden administration to remove medical debt history from your credit report. That ruling was then blocked. And just think about what happened earlier this year, January 1st, with those ACA subsidies that expired. I mean, we are expected millions of people to now be facing higher premiums for medical debt. So that is also expected to impact people's credit score. I think bottom line, debt is increasing, and this is impacting people's credit reports. So it's just something to think about, again, on top of a tight job market, a labor market. Companies are looking at these things. More and more companies are looking at these things. So maybe, don't let this catch you off guard. Maybe look at your own credit report, see where you can maybe work things out. I will say that this kind of probing does have a little backlash, because if you think about the people looking for a job, they might be wanting to, obviously earn more money and make their credit report better, but this is legal in North and South Carolina.
All right, Taylor, thank you. Appreciate that.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.